Hi, my name is Stacy from Families for Financial Freedom, and today I wanted to talk about how you can automate your finances in order to save more money and to build wealth for an awesome financial future. Automating your finances is an important part of building financial security and building your savings because it takes willpower out of the equation. By automating your finances and transferring money directly into the places where you want it to go, into savings, into paying off debt, into investing for retirement, then those things are taken care of every month, and you don't have to make the decision between going out to pizza or going to a ball game and saving for retirement or saving for your children's college educations, things like that. I have an article on my blog, familiesforfinancialfreedom.com, that gives more information about automating your finances, and I recommend that you go there and check it out. To start, this first step that I want to talk about with automating your finances is to set up direct deposit. As long as you have an employer, and most people do, but as long as you have an employer where having direct deposit is available to you, then that's a great first step in automating your finances because you don't have cash in your hands. You don't have that extra temptation of stopping at the electronics store or something like that on the way home from work to buy something that you hadn't planned on that wasn't in the budget. So as a first step, set up that direct deposit so that the money will go directly from your paycheck into your checking account, and if you can, into savings accounts. Where I work, we're able to use direct deposit to put money into several different places at once, and so if you can, you might want to have some money going into checking that you're going to use, but also into your various savings accounts, and I'll talk about that in a little bit. The second step to automating your finances is to start building your savings. If you don't have an emergency fund, then that's the place where you should put your savings first. And it's a great idea to start with either $1,000 in a starter emergency fund, or if you can, up to 1 month's worth of expenses in your starter emergency fund would be a great idea. And then once you have paid off your debt, try to increase that emergency fund to 3 to 6 months worth of expenses. Step 3 of automating your finances is to put money toward paying off your debt, to have that money transferred directly to paying off the loans that you have, such as your car loan or your credit card debt or medical bills that you might have, if you have a little bit of medical debt, things like that. You don't want to give anyone your information that you have kind of an adversarial relationship with. So if, for example, you've gotten behind on your debts and there are people who might want to try and confiscate your money, then I wouldn't give them automatic access to your account. But as long as your accounts are all in good standing and you're just paying the regular types of payments on your loan, such as a car payment or a credit card payment, then automating your finances is a great way to make sure that those get paid every month and that they get paid on time. Or automating your finances to pay off your debt is another great way to manage your finances, manage your money. Step 4 of automating your finances is to transfer money into your 401k or other company retirement accounts, such as a 403b. If your employer will do it and will take the money directly out of your checking or out of your paycheck without you ever having to transfer the money yourself, then that's the best way to do it. And that's the easiest, is if they will deduct the amount that you want to contribute to your retirement account, deduct that and take that directly out of your paycheck. Then of course you're not tempted to spend it, and it always gets taken care of. You don't have to make the decision every month to make that contribution to your 401k or 403b, your other retirement account. Step 5 of automating your finances is to automate or to transfer automatically money from your checking account or from your paycheck into into additional retirement accounts beyond just your company 401k or 403b. So once you have invested enough or are contributing enough to meet the company match of say 3% or 6%, 5%, 10%, whatever it is, then it's a great idea at that point to set up a Roth IRA in addition to your 401k and to start putting money into that retirement account. And the reason is that in an IRA, if you choose one with a good mutual company such as Schwab or Vanguard or Fidelity, those are some good ones, then you're going to have a lot more options than you probably will in your company 401k plan or 403b plan. The more options you have, the more likely it is that you can choose funds, mutual funds, that will have better rates of return. So in addition to transferring money from your paycheck into your 401k, also transfer money into your Roth IRAs, and you can do that every month. That's a great way to build that retirement investment account over time. Step number 6 of automating your finances is to save up for large expenses and large purchases. And then when you are saving up for those expenses and large purchases, it's a great idea to open separate savings accounts in your bank so that you have a separate savings account, for example, for car purchases to replace your vehicles at some point, to be able to replace appliances and furniture. You could set up a separate savings account for car maintenance and repairs, and it would be a great idea to do that. And for vacations and Christmas shopping, Christmas spending, set up separate savings accounts for those things as well. And for bills that you only have to pay every 6 months or once a year, such as your life insurance premiums or your vehicle registration and your auto insurance, things like that. Those another important part of automating your finances is to save for those kinds of expenses so that you don't have to go into debt for them. You have the money to pay for them, and just take care of those expenses when they come up. And step 7 of automating your finances is to transfer money from your checking account into other wealth-building non-retirement mutual funds and investment accounts. So once you have paid off all of your consumer debt, of course, you have an emergency fund of 3 to 6 months. You are saving for larger purchases and expenses, such as replacing your car, saving up for home maintenance, things like that. You are contributing to your company 401k, and you are potentially even likely maxing out your Roth IRA and potentially even maxing out your company 401k, then at that point it's a great idea to start investing in non-retirement accounts just for additional wealth building. Perhaps that you might want to invest in a non-retirement account in mutual funds, good growth mutual funds, growth stock mutual funds, to be able to purchase a home with cash in the future. That's what we're planning on doing. You might want to purchase a second home or a vacation home. You might want to just have additional money available when you retire that's not tax advantaged if you've maxed all of those out, just as an extra cushion or to be able to travel or give away. Do all sorts of great things like that when you are ready to retire. Transferring money automatically from your checking account into non-retirement investment accounts, mutual funds, is a great final step to being able to build financial security, build future wealth. So those are 7 important, I would say crucial, steps in automating your finances so that you can build up your savings like you want to, so that you can pay off debt, so that you can save for retirement and for larger expenses, and ultimately so that you can save your money in non-retirement accounts for additional wealth building or to give a bunch of money away at some point. If you found this video helpful, I hope that you will like it or add a comment. If you have any questions or you want to share some of the things that you are saving for, I would love to hear that. And I invite you to subscribe to my channel, and again, to check out this article. I will leave a link in the description of this video. Check out the article on my blog about 7 crucial steps for automating your finances. Thanks!